It's a little red button. This button won't depress. There's a little keyhole nearby, so apparently this button is in locked position. Forget about it, Larry. You'll never get in there. You press the button and the penthouse elevator door slides open.
Aha! Progress!
You travel a short distance up in the elevator, down a hall, into another elevator, and up another flight.
Whoa! This is totally wicked! Someday it's gonna be me living in one of these places. And then, watch out, pedestrians! Larry Laffer has a balcony! The architecture is clearly neo-modern, reminiscent of Van der Rohe's later work.
You have no idea what you're talking about, do you?
Not a clue.
The walls are made of concrete. It's like living in a swank nuclear waste facility. It's hard to taste the walls because somebody's been overusing musk-scented room spray. You can't reach the ceiling from here, and if your belly keeps going the way it's going, you won't be able to reach the floor either.
If I got a lot higher, I think I could lick that.
Now you know how women feel. Leaving bodily fluids on the ceiling is something an immature frat boy would think of.
Where do you think I get most of my ideas?
This elliptical skylight was especially designed for this penthouse by Georgia O'Keeffe. You doubt the owner would appreciate another man's fingerprints on his skylight. You can't smell it very well from here, but your mind boggles at the possibilities. You'd need a scaffolding, and we're fresh out of scaffolds. Hideous heart under the planks. But hey, every apartment has some downsides. Yellow and charcoal aged. The rug tastes like shredded wheat. Together they taste like a hearty breakfast. Uncaring about the possibility that you could be apprehended, you desecrate the floor with your bodily fluids.
And they can't track me down, because DNA hasn't been in.
You know that thing can fall off if you overuse it. We're talking about your zipper, of course. For a minute, then you stand up.
That was a delightful respite from my non-stop adventuring.
A line of rubber tree plants The sliding door is unlocked.
Oh man, bummer. I spent this whole night looking for a door I can open by sliding a newspaper underneath and poking the key out the other side of the keyhole so that it falls on the newspaper. Every computer game character gets to do that except me. It isn't fair. Oh well, let's see the deck. Ew, the door is all sticky and gross.
You step out onto the balcony, and an incredible vista greets you.
Holy shnikes!
You take in the sweeping skyline, the towering 8th-floor casino, the brunette in the hot tub at the neighboring penthouse.
That is positively the most drop-dead gorgeous woman I have ever seen. Imagine how beautiful she must be when you're standing within 100 feet of her.
Larry, haven't you learned not to judge someone by looks alone?
I can't hear you! La 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 la.
A beautiful woman sits in the hot tub regarding you with a mixture of curiosity and expectation. You'll need to find a way over there.
It's morphin' time!
That doesn't work here. It's hard to be seductive when you're shouting at the top of your lungs. From here, she just smells like casino fumes. She's a little too far away for any shenanigans, hijinks, monkey shines, or horseplay. This penthouse extends upward from Caesar's South Tower, jutting into the skyline like a thumb. From way over here, good luck with that. Your nose is long, but not that long. You don't have the length, let alone the girth, to get that way over here. The penthouse is attractively situated on the very tip of Caesar's North Tower, jutting into the skyline like a soldier at attention. You swat the penthouse on the rump just to be rude. You lick the penthouse.
Ooh, too much Portland cement.
You have your way with the penthouse. Great, now they have to tear this one down and put up a whole new one. The Caesar's Phallus towers strain into the sky like two twin sexual innuendos straining to be clever. This one fails miserably. You'd have to lean way over and risk falling down 8 backgrounds.
They smell like pina colada. Let's party and spend money.
You can't do anything like that to the building from here.
It was so much easier at Legoland.
These yuccas are well potted. Don't you wish you were? You poke and prod the yucca in hopes of finding something an enterprising schlub like you could use. You find nothing. It smells yuckalicious. It wasn't enough for you just to break in. Now you also want to poison his plant. Now that you've seen your dream woman, the sky speaks to you of nothing but love. On a night like tonight, with your true love in your sights, you feel like you can reach out and grab the stars.
Nope.
We said a night like tonight, not this exact one. According to the Lost Wages Department of Tourism, tonight they've sprayed the air with pina colada scent to encourage partying. Do you want to risk her seeing you wave that thing around like a loon? From here, the best you can manage is small talk. The moon does its best to light the night, powering through the perennial Lost Wages neon glow. It screws up the day-night cycle of every living thing for 100 miles around. You feel like you can almost touch the moon and squeeze it gently. From somewhere, you hear a chorus of voices yelling, "What a pervert!"
Delicious. The hot side stays hot and the cool side stays cool. It's like an astronomical McDLT.
Larry, you're showing your age. The rest of you can Google it. You can't reach any of the moon's many dry, craggy, unappealing orifices. You can see many of Lost Wages' lesser-known buildings here, such as well, they're lesser known. You wave to the people in the buildings, and the people in the buildings wave back to the friendly nutcase on top of the casino. You do your best to smell those buildings, but you only end up deeply inhaling a few loose nose hairs. You wave your junk at the people in the buildings, and the people in the buildings wave back to the hydrocephalic exhibitionist on top of the casino. You open the sliding glass door and go back into the penthouse.